Baby, why I almost fell out my chair? I'm like, what in the world?
I seen in the past, I won't let it impact. I was grown now, baby. I can't let it slip away. I drift away, can go to waste,
What's up, y'all? Welcome back or welcome to my channel. And today I'll be doing a story time about the time I overdosed off edibles. So yeah, let's get straight into the video. All right, so this incident happened May 24th of my 7th grade year. So let's just backtrack. Okay, so May 23rd, the day before the incident happened, my friend brought some edibles to school and we took them. But this thing, we ain't get high, we ain't feeling, we do none of that. Okay, so I'm like, oh, my mama got some in the car. First mistake. I'm like, oh, my mama got some in the car. And I was like, I'll bring them tomorrow. All right, so the morning, cause like when I was in 7th grade, I used to walk to school because I was so close to the school or whatever. Okay, so the next day, May 24th, I get up, get dressed or whatever. We walking to school. I turn all the way around because me and my friend, we used to stay together, but she used to stay with me. So I turn around, I'm like, I forgot the edibles. All right, so I go to the car, and this is another thing, my mama used to never lock her door, ever. To her car, never. Cause like we were so comfortable, like where we stayed. So we turn back around, we walking back to where my house is. I open the door, I look under the seat where they were, and I didn't know she knew they was there, cause they was under the seat. Okay, so I got them. I was just gonna take a little bit, but then my friend like, did she say get the bag or bring the bag? I think she said something like that. So I gave them to her, she put them in my pocket or whatever. All right, so we walking to school. And when we got into class, I'm like, so is we gonna take them now or no? So she said no, cause our first period, like when I was in 7th grade, the school I went to, 7th grade went to electives at one time, 6th grade and 8th grade, I went to electives at the same time. So it's 7th grade turn to go to elective, and in 7th grade I had first period electives. Okay, so I went to elective, I had Spanish. So I come back from elective and we went to homeroom or whatever, and me and my friend had homeroom together. And so our homeroom was our 2nd period, if that makes sense. So we went to 2nd period, and I'm basically like, hold on y'all, this happened like a little minute ago. Me and my friend, we sat on separate sides of the classroom. So the way the classrooms was, like, the door was right here, it was desk right here and desk right here. But the desk was facing each other. I don't know if that makes sense, but the desk was facing each other. So I'm talking to her across the room, she talking to me across the room, like, how we gonna do this? All right, so I asked the teacher, can I move? She sent me over there. All right, so we over there. We just over there, you know, talking about how we gonna do this. All right, she put a bag at. I take 2. I broke one and put the other half in my pocket. Remember that part. Remember that. I broke one and put it in my pocket. All right, so she took one. And then the people that brought the edibles prior to this incident, they had their hand out, so we gave it to them. I'm eating it. It tasting weird, tasting real funny. All right, so after that, we get to 3rd period. We all straight, nothing happened. We get to 3rd period, that's our lunch period. All right, so, and we had all classes together, like every single class we had together. So we get to 3rd period. We just sitting there doing our work. I'm talking about, we ain't talking, we ain't doing none of that. We just sitting there doing our work. And in my 3rd period, we sit right next to each other. Cause this was in rows. We sat in the back. Like I sat right here, she sat right behind me. So I turned around, cause it was time for lunch. I turned around. Baby, why I almost fell out my chair? I'm like, what in the world? So I said, I'm gonna say her name cause we cool. I said, Naya. She told me something, Y'all, my friend is dark skinned. eyes blushy red. I'm like, oh, we is elfed. We elfed. Alright, we turned around. We getting up to go to lunch. Let me tell y'all, I don't eat lunch food. I don't eat school lunch food. But that day, oh baby, I throw down. They throw down on the food. Alright, so we walking, getting our tray or whatever. So we just sitting there eating. I'm talking about asking everybody for their plate, eating. And we all in this big old, like, the way the cafeteria was set up, like, it's like, okay, so the way the cafeteria was set up, it's like tables and they like this. And then that's the front of the cafeteria. Then that's the exit. So we like right here, like it's like this, but the way the chairs, you can turn around. So it's like a big group, like in the middle of the cafeteria. All right, so we just sitting there, everybody noticing like, they high. All right, so we eating. And we had, me and my friend, we had this favorite principal. We always talk to. She always come in there on our lunch period and talk to us. So she came in there, I'm like, oh, no, I can't talk to you right now. So why, me being a dummy I am, I get up and move away from the group. That's the dumbest thing I could have ever did. I get up, make attention to myself, go to the end of the table by myself with 3 plates. 3, not 1 but 3. Not 2 but 3. 3 plates. I'm talking about. Then they had nachos that day. So I'm at the end of the table eating. She come over there, she said, hey, Naya. I'm like, hey. Y'all, it's not even funny because it was so bad. So she like, is everything okay? I'm like, yeah. As I thought it was okay. All right, so we leaving lunch. She didn't suspect nothing or whatever. We leaving lunch. We walking, can't walk straight. And my third period was upstairs. So we went upstairs, barely can walk up the stairs. And then we was transforming into a 4th period. And again, me and her had all the same classes. So we got a 4th period and we go to the bathroom before we switch classes. So we in the bathroom, we like, our heart beating. Our heart get to beating real fast. I'm talking about, we can feel the heart, our heart vibration. Like, can feel it. Like, it's loud. All we hear is. So we like, what's going on? My friend said, call your mammy. I'm like, call my what? No. I'm like, you want me to do what? Bro, I'm like, no, I'm not trying to get in trouble. So she like, bro, if you don't call her, I'm gonna call her. So I'm like, are you serious? So then I call my mama, she ain't answer. And then that's when I called my uncle. He answered. He told my mama, okay, so we called my uncle and we were just like, we having a panic attack. So he called my mama. My mom was at the house asleep, knocked out. So he go to my mama's house telling her they at school having a panic attack. So before he even got time to go over there, we didn't walk down the stairs. I'm talking about ain't tell the 4th period teacher nothing. Tell the teacher nothing. Ain't tell her nothing. So we didn't left like just out of nowhere. Left out of class. No, we left out the bathroom. We ain't go to class. We left out the bathroom, went down the stairs and went to the nurse. And she like, what's going on? What's going on? She taking our little thing, our little heartbeat. She's like, are y'all okay? What did y'all take? Okay, so then she put us in this room. And then out of nowhere, I started throwing up blood. Throwing up. And then I thought it was coming from my heart. I done got scared and everything. I'm like, oh my God, it's coming from my heart. And then it was like, around this time, it was like 10, 11 o'clock. Remember that. All right, so my mama come up there and she just like, what did y'all take? She's crying. She's like, what did y'all take? What's going on? So the 8th graders was coming out their classrooms to go to lunch in the nurse office. Then I'm lying, the nurse office and 8th grade was on this side. I don't know if that makes sense, but it was just like this, connected. It wasn't connected, I'm lying. like y'all could see the nurse outfit from the 8th grade front hall. So the 8th graders, they coming around. I'm just like, ooh, I can't be seen like this. So I'm trying to walk fast, can't walk. So I finally made it out the door or whatever. I went to the hospital. I'm talking about in a hospital till 4 o'clock that afternoon. I couldn't walk. I had to be in a wheelchair. And I'm gonna put a picture right here. Don't laugh, y'all, but I'm gonna put a picture right here. I'm talking about, it was so bad, but it's so crazy because I never expected it to happen like that. Like, I didn't, because I'm like, oh, I didn't smoke before, so I'll be able to take it. No, it was a different type of high, literally. Okay, so I'm in the hospital. I got all type of IVs. Well, me and my friend, we both in the same room. So we got all type of IVs and everything up in our arms. They pumping, what's the name? And then, like, they wouldn't let us go to sleep or nothing. So I tried to go to sleep. The doctor pinched me because I guess he thought I was finna, yeah. So he pinched me and he set my bed up. Couldn't go to sleep, none of that. So then my TT came in there. She was like, what did you take? Are you okay? Just tell the truth. Because at first I was lying. I didn't get that out your car. What? Girl, no. Somebody gave me that at school. I didn't even know. That's what I said. First mistake. They reread the cameras. Not reread. They rewinded them cameras. Then nobody gave me nothing. Alright, so then my daddy came. He was laughing at me. Like, I remember this like it was yesterday. My daddy came in there. He laughed and told me, look at her high. I was like, what the fuck? This is not funny. This is not funny. Alright, so I finally got out that hospital. And so, like, I think it was like 6 hours. 6 hours later, hold on. 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay. So 7 hours later, after I got out the hospital, I went to I got in the car and I went to my grandma's house. Baby, let me tell y'all, I got to my grandma's house thinking everything was sweet. My mama came through that door, asked my uncle for a belt. I got toe up. I'm talking about, I got toe up. I'm talking about toe up like you better not ever do that again. I'm talking about she tore the meat off my skin, baby. She tore me up, tore the black right off my body. And then after that, I left and I went to my grandmother's house on my dad's side, and I stayed there for a little minute. Like I said, like 2 months, I guess, until I got my act right. But yeah, to be honest, I'm gonna rate my experience. My experience was definitely, I say the hotness was a 10 out of 10. Yeah, the hotness was a 10 out of 10. The aftermath, baby, I got toe up. Don't do that. Don't do drugs, kids. Cause baby, I got toe out the frame. Like, my mama didn't play no games with me. And my mama, at that time, my mama was real strict too. She wasn't playing no games at all. I got my phone took for like, I say 6 months. Phone gone, no communication. My mama ain't want to talk to me, none of that. And then I say like 2 months after the incident happened, I go home and we just talked it out. I told her the truth. And then, yeah, that was my experience with edibles. So yeah, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell to get notified when I post. And that's in this video.
I see it in the past, I won't let it impact. I was grown now, baby.